Hey guys, it's K-Joy here on a beautiful Saturday afternoon in Houston, Texas. I'm with my hunky hottie husband who is working hard on a DIY project that I came up with a couple weeks ago. It is a perfect repurposing project. Yes, and you know how much I love repurposing. Like my heart gets big, full, and explodes, and I have this inner song that wants to come out like, oh. That's how I feel about DIYs. So especially at the end when I'm patting myself on the back, you know what I mean? Yeah, you do. Okay, anyway, so this project is repurposing these pallets that I made for a passion project that I put out in 2013. For the installation of the event, I created these pallet walls. So I took 2 pallets and I put a 2x4 in the back of them, and I created these freestanding walls in the space. You're seeing the picture here of that space. Well, these bad boys have been in my home. They've actually helped inspire other friends to create these walls, and it was something that I was so passionate about besides the project, which was so awesome. I'm gonna put the link in the notes below, but this is like something I just thought, oh, these are so functional. I made a wall without putting up a drywall because I'm not a construction worker yet. I might take up some skills in the next months ahead of me to learn a little bit more about carpentry, but I also married a carpenter. It's pretty awesome. I didn't even know it was on the list, but it really was on my list. So I am repurposing these pallet walls. In our backyard, this one area that has a big air conditioning unit. How many of y'all have that? I mean, come on, I feel like we all have these units and they're just so obnoxious, and so you kind of want to hide them so like you can have a party in front of it and it's not tacky in pictures. So we had them outside for a long time, and I thought, you know what, let's create this wall and then we'll make an entertaining space, and this will be the blocker. So this is kind of I wouldn't say easy, but it is a doable project, a weekend project that you can do with your friends, your spouse, someone that you love, and create a great atmosphere for entertaining, which you guys know I love LOVE, to entertain. I mean, I feel like my name should have been Kristen Joy Party Hilliard, now Pulpin. I want to guide you and help you as I'm guided and helped by my husband to create this wall. The hardest part was already done. These are the pallet walls, and I think that you are going to love the outcome. So as we are building, you're going to see the progress just like we are. And at the end of it, you know what I'm gonna do best? I'm gonna style this bad boy, and we'll talk about styling because that's always something I want to give back because that's something I've learned along the way. Okay guys, let's go check on Eric and see how the preparations for the pallet wall is coming along. Let's go. So we're gonna go check on Eric to see how he's doing, but also we're gonna talk about some of the things that you need to actually get this wall up and running and it not fall if there was a hurricane or something, because you know we're all about safety first. So here's what we need. You need the walls, which just if you need to build them, they are going to be 2 pallets, which are usually between 47 to 48 inches in length and 40 inches in width. So remember, I built those walls, just put a 2x4 on the back, so that creates a 96 height, still 40 in width. So we have 3 of these. This is for ours. You can put it to however large of a wall you want. Then we have posts. I would recommend getting a 4x4 post as high as the wall if possible, but if not, at least over halfway, just to create a sense of stability for the wall. We will also, and you're gonna have 3 posts. So we got our post from an old chicken coop that we had that we tore down when we got the house because we don't have chickens. We don't want all that, you know what, everywhere, and so we tore it down. Actually, I think my dad tore it down. My dad tore it down, right? Anywho, so what you're gonna need is a post hole digger. That's right, not a gold digger, a post hole digger. There's a difference. Okay, so I wish the post hole digger would find gold though. That would be great, honey, wouldn't it? If we found gold? Gold's in, always has, always will be. Okay, so we have that. Now, if you don't have that, which we didn't have on hand, you can also use a spade shovel, which, honey, show them how that spade shovel is. He's doing all the work over there. See it? Oh yeah, that is a shovel that you would need to use. You also need a hot burly, awesome husband, but they're few and far between, and I was lucky enough to get one. If you don't, just use a lot of strength to dig these holes, which we're gonna show in a minute how to do it and what's the best and most efficient way. And then you're gonna need a level to make sure that your posts are level once you dig them in. So we know about the pallet walls, we know about the post, we know about the shovel or post hole digger. We also know about a level to make sure everything's straight. Let's get to that digging. Yeah, I'm trying to think of a digging song. What's a digging song, honey?
I'm digging up bones. I'm digging up bones. That's Randy Travis.
That's all we got, guys. Before you dig, you want to call your utility company to ask them to come mark the line so that when you're digging, you don't hit a line, because that would be a no bueno. Okay, so you've got your spade shovel or post hole digger. We're doing the spade shovel, and you're going to create a size of the post, maybe a little large, because you're going to always compact that in. As you see here, you can see how Eric really, he used some of the muscle to get some of that packed in, but I'm going to show you, I got some muscle too. So you're just going to get your shovel and you're going to push down with your foot and just dig and grab some dirt. Now this is like clay, so it is extremely heavy, but we can do it. Did you hear that? That was awesome. Hey, that went down way too easy. I need to go for a run after this. So you want to keep the mud because you're going to reuse it to put after you put the post in to pack it. Just kind of keep it organized if you can. Okay guys, so what you're gonna do, here's the big post. Again, it's a 4x4. We've made a deep enough hole about 24 inches below to make sure that there's enough in the ground to secure it, and then we're gonna pack it in. So you just wanna take it and you're gonna drop it in, like so. Yeah. And now is the time that we are going to start filling in the mud. So you can take your big, now ours is really clay. Y'all might have dirt, but you just want to start packing it in, getting it in there. And you want to drop it in and dig it in good. We're gonna need help over here. It's a two-man job. Well, let's be honest, Eric probably could do this on his own since he did the other two by himself. But I can do this. If he wasn't here, I would do this. But it's nice to have two people doing it, right, honey?
Yep.
Honey, I need to put lotion on my legs. They're so bad. He loves me just as I am. That's why we're such a good couple. Switch. What, I'm going slow? I'm talking too much? I don't get it.
Back it all the way down.
Okay, all the way down. Oh yeah, it was kind of fun. It's like old school elementary digging kind of, babe. What do you think?
I didn't dig holes in elementary. Well, I did on the farm.
See? I did. I played like I am part Native American, but I thought I was making these little healing potion thingies. I guess potion wouldn't be the right word. But yeah, medicine.
Elixir.
Elixir. He's so smart using big words like elixir. So once you get that all packed in, and he's gonna work on the packing, this is what I was talking about, making it level. So he's gonna keep packing and pushing, and then we're gonna use the level to make sure that this is really level. So you wanna do it side to side, and then front to back. You wanna make sure that it is level. So we just need to move this one right there. So guys, it's perfect now. Isn't that fantastic? Okay, so now we're in stages of putting up the pallet wall. Yes, finally, because all the other stuff was kind of boring to me. Hard work too, my poor sweaty husband. I did a little, but not a lot. Okay, so one thing to make sure that your pallet wall is level to the post is, again, using the level, but attaching it with a great wood clamp is a great idea that my husband used because he's awesome. And so all we did was we leaned this up, we leveled it, and he attached the clamps to it. Then we checked the level again to make sure that it was level to the post and the ground, and if it wasn't, we tapped it to make sure that it was. But this little guy holds it in place so when he's drilling, it's not gonna be wobbly. So this is key. And I'm gonna let my husband do all the dirty work today because here's the deal. For years, I was playing Chip and JoJo. Yeah, I was my own Chip. I didn't have a personal Chip, but then I met Eric and he became Chip to me, and I got to play JoJo and just did all the pretty. So now I don't have to lift heavy pallets and schlep them everywhere. I just get to make it all look pretty in the end and come up with ideas. And my husband's awesome, and he's the man behind all the skills and does it right. Because I probably didn't do it right. Anyways, so we've got a 6-inch screw to drill into the back of the 4x4 post that we put in that you saw, and then the 2x4 wood piece that's holding the pallets together. So this this screw is gonna go in the back of that, and Eric's gonna do the dirty work on that, and I'm gonna make sure that his water is refilled. And I think that's all you need. So you wanna pre-drill, and then you're gonna screw these bad boys in, and it's gonna be secure. Come rain, wind, or a hurricane, this wall's gonna stay, by golly. Hello. Once we get this done, all we need to do is 2 more. And Eric's gonna put a 2x4 to hold all 3 of them together. That's gonna be parallel to the boards, and we'll be good to go. Set, and then it's just make it look pretty. Make it look pretty. I'm sure I can do this. All right. Anyway, it looks fantastic. He has secured it. It is on that post. It's screwed in the post. He has put a 2x4 in the back to secure it to make sure it is A-okay, and we are ready to style out. So we have this awesome crate that carried our light box from our wedding, which you see here in the photo. Yes, that was our light box, and we put it in our house. Eric disassembled the crate and took all the parts away and used one for a shelf and used something else for something else. And then we had the bottom, which was extremely heavy. I thought, you know what, that'd be great to put in front of the pallet wall to have seating area, or if we ever have some of our amazing singer-songwriter friends come out and sing for us. I'm calling all you people, come on. This could be a great stage for them. So, or food area when you have a great party. So we ended up putting it over here by the pallet, and then just to give it another little, I got this awesome, it's almost like that green putting grass, but it's fake. So it was a long piece, and I thought, let's cut it in half, and I bet we can cover the whole thing. And guess what? We can. So we're just gonna staple it in and secure it, and then style out my pallet wall area. Get excited, get excited, woo, get excited, get excited, woo. So guys, we're done. D-O-N-E, done. So we finished, the wall's up, the floor's laid, then we style and we make it look so pretty. Then I just brought artwork from inside the house, brought it outside because I can always take it out when I'm done, and when the party's here I bring it out. Then I had a light box that I got at Michael's for like 16 bucks that is pointing to not all who wander are lost. Is that not true? Because, you know, I like to wander. Wander's fun. It's like adventure in your heart. And then remember the floor, we used that fake like green grass stuff? I just wrapped shelving that I had put up, and I put those on here, and then just pots. I just got lots of pots. So this is really, because it's outside, I made it kind of a garden area, my own little private garden sanctuary. Adding the patio lights are great into the space, and then planters. You just want to put planters, and of course a chimenea, because right now it's really chilly and it's perfect for it, and then a seating area. Now our little platform that we had, it was already here, was just enough for this cute little seating area. That pallet wall turned into a really beautiful space. So sometimes an idea grows. I started with the wall just to cover the air conditioning unit, and now it's grown into this beautiful sanctuary garden area that I can enjoy and entertain in. I always say necessity brings out your creativity. So just start by dreaming and then doing, and then when you do that, it's just a ripple effect and great things happen. So on that note, I think we should cheers to a job well done. Cheers, you guys. And don't forget to subscribe. You know I like to say that. And then like. And then comment. Bye, and thanks for tuning in. See you soon.